Today, I will be talking about women in the 1950s while making meatloaf. Women in the 1950s were settling down after the era of Rosie the Riveter. This was a time when men were coming home from the war and getting their jobs back. Women were expected to go back to their homemaker role and care for their children at home. In lecture, we read that men were supposed to be the primary breadwinners in the public sphere, but their real sense of manliness came from their roles in the family. They were to participate in the consumer boom by being able to afford a homemaker's paradise for their wives at home. This was what true manliness looked like to the public eye. Media played a big role in persuading women to stay at home and be a happy homemaker. In an article published by PBS, it is said that for young mothers in the 1950s, domesticity was idealized in the media and women were encouraged to stay at home if the family could afford it. Women who chose to work when they didn't need the paycheck were often considered selfish, putting themselves before the needs of their family. This is a time when women were going to work if their family needed the extra income to support their household, but in the eyes of the media, it was frowned upon. Women were often held to very high standards. They remained in marriages that were unhappy because divorce was widely frowned upon. A marriage ending in divorce was seen as the woman's fault for failing to upkeep her marriage. In Joanne Merowitz's essay, she says, the theme of domesticity and femininity was consistently less striking than the constant reiteration of a work ethic for women. Hard work, especially without complaint, figured most prominently in the recipe for success. This was telling women to not show frustration or ask for help in a domestic role. In an essay by Jessamine Newhouse, she quotes, as Betty Crocker phrased it, women remain first and foremost homemakers. This emphasized that a woman's role was viewed to be in the household and not working. Meatloaf was popular in the 1950s because it was inexpensive to make.